Well, your top story this hour, Cape Town Mayor Patricia de Lille has resigned from that position and also as a member of the Democratic Alliance. Speculation was rife that she might defy an agreement reached with the party 2 months ago to vacate the position. Two more councillors from the DA publicly resigned alongside her on the steps of the Western Cape High Court. She joins us now on the line from Cape Town. Good evening to you, Madam Mayor. It's literally under an hour. You will no longer be at the helm of the mother city. What does this moment feel like for you?
Well, I certainly feel no regrets. I can hold my head high knowing that I've worked day out and day and night to serve the people of Cape Town. I want to be held accountable. But unfortunately today I've again been forced to turn to the courts in my quest to fight for my rights and justice and fairness and to clear my name. So what I'm challenging you now is that the same company, Bowman, conducting the same investigation on the same charge, came to two different conclusions. The one found me guilty, the other one found me not guilty. Now, what is important to note that the Bowman's reports are just that. They are reports. They are not judgments. The evidence Bowman relies on in compiling their political manipulated report must be tested in court, and only a court can find me guilty. I was already charged in July by the Democratic Alliance for this Bowman report that only surfaced this week. And it's very clear that the DA does not respect the separation between party and state. So I am leaving today, and I want to thank all Cape Townians for working with me to build this beautiful city. I want to thank all of the Cape Townians and people across the country that have sent me messages of support and prayers. So I really feel today that I'm free. Free at last after 18 months of abuse and oppression and dirt being thrown at me on a daily basis. I now can decide what I want to do with my life for the next phase.
Mayor, it would seem obviously to many people watching this drama unfold in the last few months that even though you leave at this juncture, there are still questions hanging over you in terms of what's been alleged by the Democratic Alliance, what those reports that you've just referred to mention. In a sense, going the way of the courts will finally clear all of this up, will it not?
Yes. Oh, most definitely. That's why I have served the papers today at the Western Cape High Court as the mayor of the city of Cape Town. And whenever the court decide on a date, I will then take personal responsibility to go to the court. I will pay for it myself. Unlike Bowman's that the city has paid more than 5 million rand already, and just last week they received another 822,000 rand from the ratepayers of the city of Cape Town. And this is all to clear my name, Bongani. I've worked very hard in this country for a lifetime. More than 50 years I've been involved in politics.
I would
and
imagine,
my name to me is priceless.
I would imagine then if your name is priceless, obviously you will be thinking about your political future. I know you said earlier today that you want to be given time and space to figure out what your next move might be.
That's right.
But already speculation is obviously that you cannot step outside of the political arena. Will you?
Can serve my country in any capacity. And I'm still committed to serving the people of our wonderful country, South Africa, and ensuring that many more people taste the fruits of our democracy. Because the struggle against apartheid was not just for a few of us to taste the fruits of our democracy, but the many poor people, the vulnerable people out there, we must work even harder. And in deciding on my future, I'm still committed to that. I'm still committed to building an alternative in this country that can take on the ruling party, that can make sure that we save our country and we save South Africa.
Final question to you. I would imagine, given your description of the party you've just resigned from as the dramatic alliance, that obviously would not be the option you would see as that alternative. What's interesting to me is the fact that you lauded the Western Cape Premier Helen Zille as having been an ally and even an intermediary at times in your fight against the DA, and it would seem that you're pointing the finger squarely for this mess at the doorstep of Mmusi Maimane.
Yes, now I've known Helen Zille for many years, and you know what, sometimes we disagree, but we find the time to debate it and agree to disagree sometimes. But one thing that Helen Zille is very strong on when I joined the Democratic Alliance, and that was that the DA is a party of systems and due process. And she was the first one to say, but why are you not following due process in the case of Patricia de Lille? And when the High Court ruled against the DA, she said that I've told you so. And that is why I respect Helen, because she was there when I was really, really mistreated by the party to just share as friends.
Right, we'll have to leave it there. You walk out, of course, without getting that apology from the Democratic Alliance. We wish you well. Patricia de Lille, the outgoing mayor of Cape Town. Now, literally in the next hour, thank you very much. She will no longer be at the helm of the mother city.